Special rest in peace to the wisest man I ever knew, my good brother Quan Lewis. I know you watching over me, King. You'll never be forgotten and you'll always be missed. Peace in paradise. Quan Lewis. Special rest in peace to my little cousin, Grant Brown. You'll always be missed and you'll never, ever be forgotten, bro. I love you and I miss you. Peace in paradise. What's up with your family? It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remy El Ma'at. You are now tuned in to Ma'at TV. You already know the routine. Hit that like button. Most importantly, share this video. Tell your friends to hit the like button. Come subscribe. We trying to hit that 1,000. We close, y'all. We close. So definitely share these videos and make sure you get everybody to subscribe. Hold on, who in the chat? Let me look. Nah, I ain't gonna let me look on my phone. Who we got in the building? We got Nequa first, just chilling. Riz, Jaded, Smooches. Who else? That's all I really see. Kosova? Is that how you say it? I don't want to be wrong. Kosova 87. Peace and welcome. Pawn Chess, peace and welcome. I hope everybody the last few weeks have been going well. Mine have. Moving next week. So and then we got the wedding coming after that. I'm big shit going on right now for me. And that's why I've been so busy. Other than my job. But that's why I've been really so busy and shit and not having my camera on. Cause I'm in the middle of those things. But I've been seeing a lot of shit going on. A lot of fuck shit going on the internet. Whole lot of fuck shit. Niggas is at their best right now. Whole lot of fuck shit. And like I said, man, I said I was gonna leave him alone as long as he, straighten his shit out and get back to what he was doing. But he didn't do that. He went straight back to the bullshit. You keep claiming that he been delivered. He not drugged no more. He been delivered. But you still doing the same shit you was doing when you was so-called drugged. It's the same behavior. So if you got the same behavior as when you're drugged, you can't use being drugged as an excuse for all the shit you did this past year. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. He says he's been delivered. He ain't drugged no more. But his behavior is the exact same. Hood therapy, peace and welcome. His behavior is the exact same way as it is or as it was when he was drugged. His behavior did not change. Nothing changed. His demeanor, the way he talked, the way he act, the way he conduct himself, the things that he say, none of that changed. So with that being said, you can't young delivered. You can't say, "Oh, I was drugged and I said a lot of shit and I did a lot of shit while being drugged." Okay, so explain your behavior now and why it's the same behavior as it was when you were so-called drugged. I don't know. You can't say it did some type of permanent damage because you claim that you healed yourself. That's going to debunk that whole story. That's going to totally debunk all that. But he been busy. He had the life coach with him all week, and he was doing exactly what I said he was doing. That girl gonna leave him. Jay is stupid. That girl gonna leave him every time she's around. Am I right or am I wrong? Every time he brings her around, they don't do nothing but go live and talk about either two topics: homosexuality, that's gay. Niggas, that's gay. He want to explain what's gay. He googling fingers and buttholes and shit. One day so, or he's talking about his baby moms, and she gonna get tired of that. She definitely gonna get tired of that. She's going. I mean, she got to be there for the clout because there's no way a life coach is making these type of decisions. If she's a life coach, that means you're able to be a life coach. Don't you gotta like be able to profile and understand your client so you're able to guide them in the right way? So how can you not profile and understand? Anybody can see that he's not over Golden Beauty. He's not over her. And I think he saw Camille as a backup, and Camille moved on too, so that pissed him off even more. That pissed him off. That was the fucking straw that broke the camel's back right there. Don, peace and welcome. Don C. That was the straw that broke the camel's back right there. When Camille moved on, y'all, if you go back to that clubhouse joint that we had, that we had, one of my last lives, he went on Clubhouse and went on a rant about Camille, claiming that she swinging on him and she was beating on him. He tried to pull Orlando Brown. Why you beating on me? Why you beating on me? Stop beating on me. Stop it. You ever see that Orlando Brown video where his girl fucking him up? He was recording it. Ew, why you beating on me? She busting him all in his head. Why you beating on me? Stop beating on me. He went on Clubhouse on some shit like that, try to flip the script. So he was extra butthurt at the fact that Camille moved on his backup. He was extra butthurt about that. That sent him over the top. So he had that girl with him all week, the so-called life coach. She been with him all week going live. He talking about we about to go do this, we about to go do that. minutes later, he back live again. I thought you was going to the mall and go shopping. I thought y'all was about to go take a healthy walk. What the fuck happened? You forgot something? he back like he back like he never left. Every time, all week, he was back like he never left. The only reason why I wasn't pushing out no videos this week because he was doing too many of them. I'm like, man, there's too much shit to cover. Trying to, edit and put my voice in that shit. Like that shit take time. And especially when I'm working and shit. I was making them joints in between my free time outside of work. But I was like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna just talk about it on the live over the weekend. Today I got a little time. But he been busy. He had that girl with him. We got a few titles here. I ain't watched. The only video I watched was like the portion that the video I released to him lying on Golden Beauty. That little small portion, probably like the first 20 to 40 minutes of the Golden Beauty called me begging to come home shit. Look, he put it on private. Oh man. Yo, don't nobody be listening to a song. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. I never thought about that. He be putting his songs on YouTube. And this is gonna show you right here that this nigga don't nobody listen to that shit. The only videos people watch are the videos of you acting a fucking fool. People are only there to see you act a fucking fool. Because if they was genuinely there for him, they'd be listening to his music. And you'll see the difference. Hold up. Let me make my screen bigger. And you can see the difference. Can y'all see that? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see it. Sigma, what's good with you, bro? He said, hold on, just chill in a fucking nut. He said, like Martina, Eddie out. Soon as them pockets get thin, soon as them pockets start deflating, she out. She gonna have a heart attack. No one that did it. She gonna be out. Oh, so okay, so y'all can see it. All right, so if you look at the videos of him just making a fool of himself, 2,000 views, to 1,000, almost 2,000 views, 3,000 views. And then when you look at his songs, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, 8 days, 300 views. American Dad, 200 views. I think about it, 200 views. Pharaoh, now, hold on, this screen small as shit. From now to then, that's what the fuck it say. 200 views. John Wick, 200 views. Otten Man, 200 views. Ain't no rest for the ... 100 views. Feds taking pictures, 100 views. Checking, He got 700. Him acting a fool, 7,000. Black T, 400. Oh, let's see some more. Let's see some from 2 weeks ago. See, they don't go up. The song plays don't never go up. Let's go back a couple weeks. Let's see if the numbers change. No, because he got songs from three weeks ago. 200 views. Yup. He got songs from 3 weeks ago. 100 views. 100 views. 200 views. Don't nobody watch. Listen to that shit. Look, another one. 100 views. Let's go back further. Three weeks ago, this a whole video. These are whole videos. 200 views, 100 views, 100 views, 200. Don't know, and he be the is he be on his live knocking that shit like niggas is really requesting. And I told you, don't nobody in that chat be requesting that shit. Jackie Carter, peace and welcome. Oh, you said his court date on November 10th? Oh, we know that. We know that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pronounce that. Murdoch? Is that like a clever way of spelling Murdoch? Peace and welcome. I ain't get my glasses yet, y'all. I still can't fucking see. I'm waiting for my insurance card to come in. Nobody checking for that shit. 200 views. 100 views. Bruh. And he in the beginning of his lives, he be bro, turn that bullshit the fuck off. Be like, young Pharaoh, I got a solo for you. Yeah, you got a solo for me? Yeah, I need you to rap so low I can't hear you. That's what I need you to do. That's what I would have said if I was the producer and the engineer recording his songs. I would have like, yeah, bro, like let me talk about your solo part. What I need you to do on that solo part, I need you to rap so low that nobody, I mean nobody, even me, can hear you. And do that for the rest of your motherfucking life. Get the fuck out of my studio with that bullshit. All right, so we gonna get into these videos. I'm gonna let y'all pick because he did a lot of shit, and at this point, I don't really be watching the videos because I don't have time, and I don't really like listening to this nigga. Like it's the same shit over and over. So every time we watch these videos, I'm watching it for the first time with y'all. So these be live reactions. I don't be watching these videos. So he got the Kanye West, the bullshit about Kanye West wearing the White Lives Matter t-shirt. 9 times out of 10, he probably not talking about that. He talking about his baby moms and some other bullshit like that. He probably talk about Kanye for a snippet. Another title is Why Do Women Lie on Men Penises? Another one is white man says American judicial dot dot dot. Hold on. White man says the American judicial system is rigged against men. I ain't want to click on that shit. All right, which one? Which one y'all want to start with? Which one y'all want to start with? The one about Kanye West, the one about women lying on men penises. Those are the first two, the latest two. Oh yeah, I did watch a little bit of that other one. This latest one. I don't remember watching it though, but apparently I did because it's red, right? It's red, right? They got the little red line. You said the one about Kanye. All right. That's the latest one. It don't got Eddie Guerrero in it though. It don't got Eddie Guerrero in it though. Seth, what's up, bro? Peace and welcome. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, bro. Family. See, I got one talking about start with the men's penises thing. Pause. And one talking about Kanye. Go to the live with Eddie Guerrero. So yeah, that's two for the one. See, that's what I was going to say. This one ain't got Eddie in it. We gotta go to the like, bro, like who wants to talk about this? Look at this, bro. Look at his fingernails. What's them things called? The French tips. I'm sorry. This nigga just look gay to me. Oh, he did it. It's back. Oh shit. It's back. It's back. How? He got oh shit. I recognize this. Oh shit. Here we go, y'all. Who taking bets? We taking bets. How quick the money gonna run out? How fast is she gonna leave? We taking bets. Do you do 3 months? Do I hear 3 months? 4 months? That's too much. 2 months? 35, 45, 35, 35, 45. I'm taking bets. Do I hear 45, 35, 35? We taking bets. I recognize this pattern. Put a one in the chat if you recognize this pattern. Look. We go back to the Martina videos and tell me you don't recognize this. Tongue out. How? Tongue out and everything. How? Nigga got his tongue out and everything. Tell me you don't recognize this pattern. Already gave it to. You say you already gave it to the end of this month. No, they got to make it official. Yeah, sis, you can come up. Trip C's, you can come up. Yeah, you're always welcome. You said you can't hear it. Oh yeah, Tasha, I definitely need you to come up then. For some reason you can't hear it. But he was like this. I'm with my background bay. Stuck his tongue out, said how. Oh, I recognize that pattern. That's how he started all his goddamn live streams with Martina in the background. I'm with my bay. How?
I was saying because you ain't got no audio on that video you playing.
Yeah, I know. For some reason it's not.
Did you make sure to share audio with the tab?
Hold on.
Because if you got your headphones on, it's not gonna play for everybody else.
My headphones ain't on. For some reason it's just low.
But throw me the link in the back chat now, please.
Alright. You came just in a nigga time.
I had to go get kids something to eat. They want to come to Howard's.
I know, I saw your message in the chat.
Yeah, DJ on a Hungry Howard kid.
I've been in the bushes in the messenger chat too. I was in the bushes. I just
I
ain't
know I
really
see
had
your
the time.
head pop up from times to times.
I just don't be having really much time to
I already know.
write and shit.
Yeah, where Willie at?
I don't know. I definitely haven't seen him in a
Yeah,
minute. I ain't seen Willie in a while.
right?
Willie went go. Willie went go.
Where's my remote? Here we go. Okay, just give me another second.
Young Pharaoh put money on his top.
Where did he supposedly get money from this time?
Um, I don't know. The last licky was that Texas thing,
Mm,
and he probably still his you don't forget that app still charging people.
yeah. But I thought you were saying like he had a new influx of money. I'm running behind. My bad.
Yeah, that app's still charging people, but it ain't enough to hold that house. He probably just scraping by, if anything. No, because no matter of fact, that other channel, he got a backup channel that two of them. He got a couple of them.
His background bag.
He
Oh wait, I got the
said
wrong one up.
he said this is my
Y'all hear
background.
it better
Yeah,
now?
go run it back, run it back, run it back. I want him to hear that part because
Remy.
this is familiar. Yeah,
That's the general. All right, yeah, that's my name. Listen, y'all. I got to play Star Wars to that. I play Star Wars to that. All right, y'all. So,
Notice he ain't saying that shit no more.
I like the. This is our university here. Everything's philosophical and educational. So I'm gonna keep this conversation
His
within the
lip
lines of
gloss be
such content.
bumping. His lip
I mean,
gloss
excuse me,
be
within the
banging.
content of, excuse me, keep such
Huh?
content
Dang,
within such
Pharaoh.
confines. And with that being said, I want to make this educational without it being directly directed at anybody. I just want to speak about things that a lot of black men have experienced in America because I believe that
Nah, you
it's
talking
okay
about
for us to
yourself,
vent.
bruh.
It's okay for us to vent. We get dead dirty too. We get left. Something me and you talked about earlier before I went on this live. Maybe I'll go into it a little bit more in the detail, but we talked about how black
You
women in
tell
America have
everything.
long ago
They
abandoned the
can have
black man
a
and
Don't
become
give
conversation
it a
subject
about
matter
fucking
shit.
by
rest. If
everybody
they
by ourselves.
abandoned
Do
the
you
black
agree with
man, it
that?
wouldn't be no more
Because I'm
black
the
men.
epitome of that fact.
Yeah. And
Because
they left first before they try to say black men left first. The black women abandoned the black man in America first.
and I'm living proof of that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He
Now, let me
brainwashed
say
her.
this, right?
Oh, she Captain Yes
A lot of
Woman.
women, somebody said facts.
Uh-huh.
Facts. Facts. Now let me say this. A lot of women get mad, right? And they want to lie on a man's penis.
What?
Now I don't know why my ex is lying on my penis. My only conclusion could
When
be
she
that they're
ever?
trying to
Oh
convince other
no.
women
He
to
must have
not
watched my video.
like me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I
He
ain't got
must
no
have
water
watched
on
one
me,
of
so
my
let me drink this
videos.
little swigger.
Swig and
Let me
swag.
drink that little swigger. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say this, right?
Yeah.
May I sip some of your water?
Yeah,
Thank
of
you.
course.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, with that being said, okay, let me say this, right?
You mad because he said you ain't got no
Like I
stroke?
said, I can only
You ain't got
imagine
little
what the fuck
wrinkle?
my baby mother's
He
been saying
said,
about me behind my back. All I can say is it's lies.
"Hey
Whatever
everybody,
the fuck they said, all I can say is this shit is just not true. I don't know what the fuck was exactly said, but I'm kind of getting an idea. You're kind of getting an idea from the things
If you
that
got
were said.
an
Now,
idea,
I want to say this, right?
you know what the fuck was said. And
Before
you
I
know
start,
why it was
because
said.
I want this to be specifically about anybody, but I want to say this. I have never negatively brought up my baby mothers to you for no reason,
Sis,
have
can
I?
you hear me?
Do I talk about them all day?
No.
Do I bring up
bruh, how your lips gonna be shiny and ashy at the same time? I don't understand. It makes about as much sense as what you just said.
their families?
No.
Do I give a fuck about what they're doing all day? Do I sit here and politic with you about what type of niggas they may be talking to?
No.
Okay. I just want to say this. I don't ever bother my kids' mothers at all.
You a liar
Never
too,
gave a
ain't you?
fuck and don't give a fuck who the fuck they could be talking to. The only thing I've ever gave a fuck about is guess what, y'all? Simply being able to see my fucking kids.
That's a
Simple as that.
motherfucking lie.
Simple as that. And I'm not saying you need any, but would you like any gum?
Yes.
And so
I'm not saying you need any,
I
but
say
would you
that to
like
say
any
this.
gum?
You go swear. You welcome. I say that to say this. Tonight with my little dry bottom lip. Okay? Don't worry about it. It's okay. I'm gonna thug it out. Unless you fucking
I'll grab you.
okay. Thank you very much. So right now with my soon to be moisturized lips. Okay?
Spookies.
My soon to
I'm
be
gonna be
moisturized
discussing
lip.
some of my contributions in my past relationships and all of my past relationships and then try to
Yeah,
figure
she
out
said
how
you
we
want
got
to
to
hear
this
no
point
shit.
today and see if with the help of
I
my
cannot,
lovely
Remy.
assistant,
I
aka my
cannot hear
background
you.
bae, if we can get to the
I was
bottom of why
wondering
women do
what was
this shit.
going on.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Adrian.
So I said just said this. Thank you very much. She is
I
beautiful.
have to that boy on his lip.
Now,
Bum, bum, bum.
let's talk about the history of my dick,
What?
aka my penis. Let's talk about the history of it. Thank you very much. Let's talk about where all my penis has been. Because
I can't hear you, Remy. Restart your computer and then refresh StreamYard.
I don't know what y'all being told, but my penis
Can you hear me now?
kept has not been too many places, especially
Just
these
from
last 5 years. I was on parole in the house. As I've
okay.
explained to you,
First off,
Can you hear me now?
wasn't nobody talking about your little wanky. You keep bringing it up. Second off, everybody know it ain't that big because you tried to yank it out on World on some kind of domination power play and you couldn't find it. So yeah, you got a court case November the 10th.
and as the entire world has seen, I could look you in the eyes and tell you there's never been one single night that I didn't come home. Never. I've never stayed out all night. I never went to the club one time. The most that I ever did
There's
was pull up on
videos
my
of you
block
at the club
for maybe an hour or two
trying to
just to
wife
say
a
hey to
white
the guys
stripper.
because I am a man. Sometimes I like to hang out with the guys. And I came home. I could look in your eyes and tell you right now, I've never went and got another bitch and put it up on my block with another bitch without, you know what I'm saying?
What
No,
are you
nothing
talking
sneaky.
about? You did that shit with
So no,
Camille and
despite what my
Goldini.
baby mother tried to say, right? I've never
No,
fucked none of her
with
friends. I've
Camille
never
and
fucked none of her family. I'm getting money.
Yogini.
So if we out
And
or if
then
I'm on the internet and we see a bitch that's
Golden
bad and I ask her, do she like her?
and Yogini.
And whatever, she know I'm polygamous. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
You know what it was, but you jumped in the car. I had bitches before I had.
Hold on, y'all. She gotta go out and come back in. Cause she can't hear me. Okay, can you hear me now?
Say something now.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I see your bubble moving, but I don't hear nothing. Check your sound settings. If you set the default, actually pick your mic or vice versa. You don't remember that Smoochies? Remy, was that you?
What?
I can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Hallelujah. Yes.
All right, good.
You know, Remy couldn't be heard this whole time. Why y'all think I'm crazy talking to myself?
No, I think they could hear me, but you couldn't.
Say that again.
I think they could hear me,
You know
but you
what?
couldn't
As
because
soon
I
as
was able to
you
hear
blanked
you.
out, as soon as I started playing that video,
What?
I can hear you now. Okay. Oh yeah, some old cold case. They use DNA to find the dude. They've been
Where?
looking for his identity since 1984. I don't know if it was on Reddit.
But this nigga was talking about it. What was the last thing he was saying on that video?
That he ain't got no. That his baby mama's trying to say he have a little wank wank.
When you try to say it ain't true.
Mm-hmm. Cause he did smoochies. He was sitting up there fumbling around in his pants and couldn't get nothing out. World was like, oh my. Look for a second and was able to pull up a banner before Pharaoh was able to get anything out of
Yeah.
them.
He actually clicked took him off the live.
I come
Brought
from the
him back.
afternoon class of Honest Crack Pipe. The righteous must ridicule the wicked.
Yeah, but he kicked him off the live, brought him back, He was
And then
still
he
looking.
tried it again, and he still couldn't get it.
He was still looking for it. Yeah, that's why I said you took
Mhm.
him out the line twice, and he was still fumbling in his pants. And it wasn't just his baby mom that said it. Martina said it too.
Yep, sure enough did. That's why she had him up there eating dingleberries on OnlyFans, because that's the only thing he was good for.
Yep.
Think about it. Martina light skinned enough. If he had a big thing, that would have been all over OnlyFans. That shit would have been OnlyFans viral.
Yep.
But don't nobody don't nobody watch porn to see the man with a
Tiger
little
did it.
wank wank get some.
Yep. She's smart. She's business smart when it comes to that.
So she had to be dingleberries. Sean,
Yep.
hey Sean.
What's up, Sean? So you had him eating dingleberries out of her butt.
No, she
All
got
right,
to play.
you can play it.
Okay.
I've been lit. I've been popping. I've been doing me.
Exactly.
I've been throwing parties and all of that.
Yeah.
He
Can
did
be
the
invite
same
only,
shit
but
with
I've been
Martina.
doing this.
Have her sitting
So
in the
what is they
back
surprised
and
about?
questioning her.
That they couldn't change it, probably. Maybe.
Why we wasn't together when I had my son? We wasn't in a relationship when that happened.
She wasn't
And
there,
if you
so
really want me to be
how
honest
you
with you about that,
questioning her like she was there?
after my son was born, like 2 months down the line, we got into it because this bitch gonna tell me she don't know if he mine because she was with some other nigga the day before she was with me.
Oh, when did this happen?
Smoochie say, please do the voice round.
What voice?
Hey yo, Renee.
What voice? What voice you talking
Radio.
about?
I don't know.
What voice you talking about?
The Sparrow voice, the Rockstar voice.
Oh, I do cocaine. Don't tell nobody. That's what that nigga doing. He said, I've been lit. No, you been doing cocaine.
You know what? I'm sitting up there looking at her in the back, nodding, and the only thing that passed through my mind is I know all there is to
Huh?
know about the crying game. I can't. The longer I look, the louder that song gets. Excuse me.
He said Golden let him shoot the club up twice. But now he trying to say he trying to add another lie to the story, talking about something. Oh, Golden told me that she was fucking with another nigga. So I mean, Camille told him that
Camille.
she was fucking with another nigga. So it might not
He
be.
always come up with these imaginary dudes when he ain't got no storyline.
He try to place himself in the center of a conspiracy.
Mm-hmm. Right, Jade. He a big old man, baby.
But
Mm.
if this happened, you would have told us this a fucking while ago.
Right. Look,
Nigga,
can't
this
hold
time,
water. Hold on, young can't hold water over there. Can't keep a secret. So he'd have been told that.
nope.
Yeah.
He would have
But these
definitely
bitches that
told.
get on the internet and act listen,
Perfect.
I could air it out, but I don't air it out.
Yeah.
What?
But I could air it out if I wanted to.
Yeah.
What?
But
You
here we
you
come
get
with
you
black
get
women.
like you just said.
I'm always the bad
Whole
guy.
war.
I'm not the motherfucker who didn't know. I'm not the motherfucker who almost didn't know who their kid's father was.
Right.
I'm not the motherfucker who keeps swinging on people first.
See,
I'm not the
this
motherfucker
shit
with the
on Clubhouse.
disrespectful mouth initially. Now I have a disrespectful mouth. Now, let's go. Let me go all the way. Let me go all the way through my dictionary. Okay, the
No,
history of where
that's
my
the
dick has been.
oh.
What?
I'm 29 years old today, as I sit next to this fine, beautiful ass. I'm gonna
I
call
gotta
her a
change the
blushin',
title.
half Russian, half black, half I love it, half and half. I lost my virginity when I was 15 years old.
You a late bloomer.
Upon losing my virginity when I was 15 years old,
I was 11.
I was faithful for like a year and a half to 2 years of that. I never had sex with no other girl. I got that girl or woman, we're
You're a
grown now,
late
no other
bloomer.
woman. I got her name tatted, and I was faithful.
What?
Now maybe I should have been cheating
Oh
on that bitch
Lord,
because
he
she was cheating
crying.
on me. And I
Listen,
never
finna
had
start
no.
crying
Let me
over
be
your
clear on the
kid.
internet. I never had no STDs my whole life, except for at that point when I was a kid. My girlfriend, who I was faithful to, she cheated on me and she burnt me. It was something that was curable though, and I took my ass right to Planned Parenthood and got
I
cured.
think that shit was
But I said to
recently.
say this:
That's
outside
why
of
he
a
kept trying
black
to post
woman,
them
no
STD tests.
disrespect, being a sneaky ass
Somebody had
fraud,
somebody had something on him. That's why he kept trying to post
my
them
dick
STD tests.
is and has always been clean. I passed every single STD test I've ever taken. I've been
That boy
taking
can't do
STD
nothing
tests this
else. He
entire
show
time.
himself to tell
As you
about it.
know and everybody know, I'm a fighter, or I'm a retired fighter. I had to get blood work done every time before I went in that ring. So whether I wanted to take an STD test or not, I still was taking them anyway. And I just took one recently and posted the results, and I'm about to take another one either this week or next week, just so y'all know. But I said to say this, and it ain't even about me having nothing
We
to prove
don't
to
care.
niggas, but I got
Nobody
something to
ever
prove
said
because I
you
don't
shit.
want bitches to
Somebody
try to
somebody
shit.
got something
But I
on
said
it.
to say this. After that relationship,
Because why you keep bringing this shit up?
I started dealing with this beautiful black girl named Kiki from Walden. Me and Kiki broke up because she was on a run from this group home called
Do y'all
Hopewood,
hear me?
and she never told me. And she ended up getting jumped by some girls, and while she was in the hospital, I guess her warrant popped up. So like, I'm thinking somebody didn't kidnap my bitch or something. It's like
Y'all hear
imagine me
me?
just telling you I'm going to the store and you just never hear from me again for like 2 months. So that's pretty much what happened. So I'm not shitting on her.
Okay.
I'm not knocking
All
her
right.
as a
All
woman.
right.
You know what I'm
Good.
saying? I'm not down to. I'm just telling you that's how the fuck me and her broke up. Now, while she was being I guess we could say extradited if that's the proper word. While she was being sent back to the facility that she was from, I was still faithful to this bitch.
Stop lying.
Facts.
Remy.
I remember hitting licks on Guilford on the street called Guilford.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Remy.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you
Lord,
can't
what
hear
is
me? Can you?
going on?
I don't know why. I don't know why they keep doing that.
Now I can hear you.
Whenever the video stopped, that's when you can hear me.
Lord have mercy. I'm sitting up here looking at the comments go by. Yeah, I can hear you, Remy. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm like, huh? What the hell?
That's why I was asking them because I knew you couldn't hear me.
Hmm.
But somebody must got something on it.
That rent must be due time.
Uh
I
huh.
know, Rinsley. I got Restream, but I done paid for a year. That was the funny part. I paid for a year subscription, then the Restream wouldn't work. And in getting in touch with their customer service to fix what was wrong with Restream and also fix OBS. So as soon as this subscription up, I'm right back on OBS. Yes, sir, buddy.
Hit that like button as y'all come in too, family. Trying to hit that 1K. We getting close.
Very close. Very close.
Very close. Creeping up on it. But what
Back
was
to the
he saying?
video.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the time with a Bluetooth on, hitting licks, talking to my bitch, sending her money, making sure she was straight. I wasn't
Oh
fucking.
yeah,
I
that's
will
what I
look
was
you
gonna
guys in
say.
right now. I
Somebody
wasn't
must got
fucking no
something
other
on him
bitches while my bitch was
because
fucked up.
nobody been talking about this STD
And I
shit.
used to be arguing with my niggas because
And
with
he
my
keeps
old friend, this nigga
posting them.
who this pussy ass nigga. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I've never said fuck this man behind his back ever. This is my first time saying it right here. I will tell you, fuck Ace from Guilford. Fuck Ace from Guilford. I've never said that in my life. I'm be honest with you. I've never talked about him. I've never even brought him up. I'm telling you, I'm saying it for the first time. So I don't want nobody saying I'm snaking nobody or nothing. This is the nigga who gun I went to jail for, who set me up. I don't know what he was doing in the street for the 3 months I didn't see him, but I know when I came back in contact with him, he set me up, and that's how I went to jail for parole. And he also killed this other boy named Danbot, but he let this other nigga named D Money take the blame for it when he the one that really did it. And then he
Hey,
also do shit like
Sean.
my cousin Lil Greg caught a case because they got put over in the car and this nigga threw the gun on the floor and act like he didn't know who gun it was. And that's pretty much the type of nigga that this man is. He type of nigga, he got some work on him or he got the pistol on him. When the police pull up, he'll throw it on the floor and say he don't know whose it is and everybody go to jail for it. Or if you young as hell, he'll try to pass it to you and say you the
Why she
youngest, you
looking at
take the
him like
charge.
she
So he don't
constipated?
get in trouble, but really it's him. So he didn't. So basically, it's like everybody that we've ever been to high school with or middle school with has a criminal record just for being around this motherfucker. When in reality, it all was him. And I don't give a fuck. I'm saying it on live. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. It all was him. So he's one of them niggas.
He did this
And this
shit
is
with
why I don't show
Martina.
my baby mother because I'm
He
like, why would you
started
let this
telling
nigga be
gangster
around my son?
stories. Remember when
I don't even
Martina
want to be
first came
around this
around? He
nigga as a
started
grown
telling
ass
gangster
man. And it
stories,
ain't got nothing to do with like
trying to
I'm
make
scared of him
himself
because
sound like a
I will beat
gangster.
the fuck out of him. I've always will beat the fuck out of him. And I will murder his ass. He knows that. He
See,
see me actually murder people. So I say to say that it's not like I'm afraid of this motherfucker. It's just I know you're a grimy
now
ass
he a
nigga.
murderer and a
You're a grimy.
killer.
Let me tell you a story one time, and then I'm gonna go back to where my dick has been.
See, he
We
did the
tell me if this is
same shit
grimy or
with
not.
Martina.
You
We
know
on
what?
this intersection called Fillmore and Genesee, right? It's a nigga coming from this high school called East. Now this nigga went to East. Started all the beefs up in East. I went to McKinley.
Right.
Now we used to stand at this bus stop because when the bitches used to get off the bus, they used to wait on the Fillmore to go uptown. We used to try to bag bitches. I'm pretty sure high school niggas do it now. Go to the intersection where they know all of the women in their age bracket gonna be, and they shoot their shot at the intersection. So this nigga jump off the bus from Walden. Now I don't got no problems with Walden. I fuck with Walden. My nigga Freaky from Walden, Gucci from Walden. I could really name real street niggas. Okay, from Buffalo. Now I said to say this.
Don't
Nigga jump
nobody
off
from
the bus,
Buffalo
he got
know
on
this
some
nigga.
raw ass Jesus piece earrings. Now I'm a Buddha. I don't believe in Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So no disrespect to people that do, but I don't. I'm a Buddha. I don't play them games. But with that being said, remember when Jesus pieces and like bamboo hoop earrings and shit was popping?
Yeah.
Okay, so him and this other nigga used to ride around and rob the bitches. Now I never robbed bitches because I felt like that was some bitch ass shit.
Yeah.
To rob, like they used to
Here
rob
we go.
females for their bamboos. Now for me, I felt like I'm a hustler. I'm getting money. Why is I'm robbing anybody, let alone a bitch?
Yeah. Rob
Okay, okay, but that's the shit this nigga used to do. And I used to be like, nigga, why is you rob? We used to argue over that. Yeah, because they used to be like, you scary. But I'm like, nigga, how is I'm scary? If I'm busting my gun, how is I'm scary, nigga? And no disrespect to the police, but they wasn't off limits at the time either.
Here
So I'm
we
like, if I'm
go.
willing to bust my gun, how is I'm scary because I don't want to rob a bitch?
They're
Yo,
scary because they don't want to rob a nigga.
go
Okay,
back
now
to
let me
my
get you to this
video
story
to
now.
Martina.
So
You'll see the
dude
same
at the
shit.
goddamn we on the intersection, right? Now, boom.
He
He
started
like,
telling
yo,
little
Fee. Now
Guilford
Fee is
Street
short for Pharaoh.
stories.
He like,
Trying
yo,
to
Fee.
make himself sound like a
He
gangster.
like, yo, let's jug this nigga. I want them earrings. So I'm like, I look you dead in your eyes and yo, I'm not lying. He like, yo, let's jug this nigga. I want his earrings. Swear to God on my life, I said, why?
Right.
Yo, I said, why?
Why?
Why? It's 30 of us out here. Even if you get the earrings, we all can't wear them. And my ears ain't even pierced at the time. So what the fuck do I want them for? So he like, yo, I want this nigga earrings. So I'm like, why?
Right.
So he like, man, them shit's icy. I want them earrings. So I was like, nigga, yo. So I was like, I swear to God on my kids, this is a true story. He like, man, them shit's icy. I want them earrings. So I said, nigga, you crazy. You crazy. So I'm like, we hustling. I will go in my safe right now and show you my watch that I brought in high school. I brought me Italian Mafia, Crystal Whitnall, official. It's in there right now. Okay. So I'm icy. We getting money.
Okay.
So I'm like, nigga, why is you trying to rob
You
somebody and
ain't
we
get
getting
that
money?
watch that he be
Right or
wearing
wrong?
Right.
Now I could see like if we was dead, and
until
I'm
you
still
got
not
that little bit
justifying
of
it, but I'm
money.
saying like I gotta see if we was dead ass broke, niggas is starving, the kids is hungry, Even though we ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you I mean, and the ladies
Yo,
around is looking at us like, nigga, y'all niggas gotta make some shit.
we got
It
the
ain't that
pictures
type of
of
fight.
him on Guilford Street.
Everybody,
You was broke,
no, it
dusty.
wasn't. It's just like you just being a grimy ass bitch.
You did not have no
So he's
fucking
like, yo,
money,
let's get this
nigga.
nigga. So I'm like, why, nigga? Like, if we getting money, you know what I'm saying? Like, one thing anybody say about me is I always got money. I don't
You
give a
pay
fuck. It's
little
like
bit.
You a
people will hear
motherfucking
me say
lie.
I was sleeping in a trap, but that don't mean I wasn't getting money. My trap house looked better than a lot of people's house. So I said, say
Okay.
this. So he like, man, you scary as hell. So he go to this other nigga, put the bug in his ear, and like next thing you know, like 15 niggas jumped this nigga on Fillmore Genesee. And then we over some earrings. And then after they jumped the nigga, now we are arguing because they like, see, you ain't jump in.
Young
They're
kids.
like, you ain't jump in. I'm like, you fucking right, I didn't jump in. You fucking right, I didn't jump.
Earring might fly somewhere. What the fuck, 15
Eddie
I'm
looked like he
afraid that
trying
I'm
to
gonna have to
do
go to
that.
sleep at night and be upset about my own
Young
character as a man because I
storyteller.
just robbed a nigga because he's shiny.
These niggas is
Because I
crazy.
never been a nigga like that.
Yeah.
You know how many times, nigga, I would look
Shout
around
out
and
to
tell you right now, I
Martina
ain't
for
always been
milking
up.
this goofy.
You know how many times I've been a nigga that's just hitting the licks and a nigga pull up with a bad bitch in a nice car and I could have robbed him, but instead I
Oh
just
my
said, hey, bro,
god, nigga,
I salute.
stop lying.
I salute. I never been the type of nigga to try to rob a nigga when they up.
Yo, feel.
So for me, niggas like, yo, you ain't jump in. You're fucking right. I didn't jump in. But one, your life is not in danger. You don't need me to jump in it. But two, I don't jump in shit like that. I don't mob like that. If I'm 40, 50 deep, I'm still not doing no shit like that. You feel me? I don't want nobody to never be in public feeling like they can't live their best life around me. Okay, so that's the type of motherfucker that I'm talking about. So,
Ooh, that boy can lie.
That nigga be lying his ass off. And he did the same shit with Martina.
Really?
Remember when he first got with Martina, all of a sudden he was Little Fee from Guilford Street. And he killed niggas. Then he started telling stories about the guy that he murdered.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Howe is back now. I'm telling you. He did all this same shit. I'm telling you, we're gonna go back to the video with Martinez.
This is the third time.
I'm probably my next live. We're gonna go back to them videos. I'm
This
telling you.
is the third Lil Fee because he tried Lil Fee out as a rap name first.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even finna repeat that, Rinsley. Cause he wasn't no good, Murdoch.
Terrible.
Or why do you think he stopped fighting? Cause he wasn't no good.
White boy knocked him the fuck out.
Slap out. Getting
White boy
slapped
knocked him.
around in the welterweight category. Shame, shame, shame.
White boy knocked him the fuck out. Made him quit. Talking about I'm retired. Nigga, you only had 4 fights.
And lost all 4 of them, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
See,
That's not
that's
a
why I
career.
can't with him. Delusions, the grandeur, grandiose personality, pathological lying.
But like I said earlier, notice he not talking about the Star Wars and the. If he start to stop
Maybe
talking
George
about it,
Lucas sent him a cease and desist.
might have.
Ain't no telling. Hopefully that's what happened. Are you just gonna let this play through, or what we doing?
I mean, I guess.
It's 2 hours 55 minutes long.
Yeah, I guess.
so that being said, like I said, I've never spoken ill about him behind his back. So I feel like the first time that I do it, I should do it to his face. Okay. And he already knows because I called him on the phone 3 months ago and asked him, did he want a fair one? And he said that he didn't want to fight.
Oh my God! I said because I called him.
And then I called him again
Like he
a
gonna
while
drive
before
over
that, and he
Texas
said he didn't
for
want
a
to
fair
fight
one.
because he was
I
talking
fucking
shit.
lied, nigga.
What you say, Remy?
I said this nigga acting like He called us. He said I called this nigga and asked him if he want a fair
See
one.
your
Like he
mother
gonna
moving
drive all
around.
y'all up there from Texas for a fair one. I'm
There
fucking
you
lying,
go.
nigga. Nigga lying.
Of course he lying. He young lie.
He was talking
You
shit. So long story short, before I go, let me give you the full story. It was my daughter's birthday party. I don't know what the fuck that nigga was doing down here, but he was down here for some reason. Why I don't know, but I figured it's harmless for me to see what he's talking about
Yeah.
because it's a kids party. So you know what I'm saying. It's not like you could really try something. It's kids all running all through here.
Right.
My daughter's mom, her family was here, so I let the nigga pull up. And long story short, he didn't have shit to say. He just came and spoke towards my jewelry. And I'm like, nigga, I ain't seen you in all this time. The first thing you do is say my jewelry. Like, nigga, what about me? Like, I did just go to
Right.
jail for your gun and never snitched on you. I got PTSD now and all kind of shit. And then I'm like, the nigga said some shit about them people just came and talked to him. I guess he was alluding that the feds came and
ain't got
talked to
no
him.
fucking PTSD.
Because who else could them people be? But he
Yeah.
wouldn't tell me what they came to talk to him about. But I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if them people came to talk to you or not because I'm not in the street. I don't even want to know what they came to talk to you about. I wasn't in the street when I went to jail for your gun. So why the fuck do I want to know what they're talking to you
It's
about now?
always somebody else's
What
fault.
part of whatever the fuck you got going on in your life, keep it the fuck with you, don't you understand?
Right.
Okay. So now bringing this back to where all my dick been at. Even that person
What?
know my dick ain't crazy. Cause I'm a relationship nigga. Even that person know that. So I was in a relationship for about a year and a half to 2 years. I was faithful. That bitch was cheating. Then I started fucking with Kiki. Kiki got gone. I was faithful to Kiki for 6 months. The reason I stopped being faithful to Kiki and stopped fucking with Kiki is because when I went to jail, me and another nigga that was in jail, she wrote us at the same time. And she was talking shit about me to him and then talking shit about him to me.
Do you know
What?
what's behind it?
Maybe she
What?
didn't. Well, here's the thing. We was on the same unit. I don't think she knew that though.
Nah, nigga, stop
But we
lying.
get
This
caught up for
nigga
the
stole
mail the
your
way it
shit.
worked at the time. Like I said, I ain't been to jail. I ain't going up in there. But long story short,
This
the
nigga
way it worked
stole
in the
your
holding center
shit.
was the COs will put all our mail on the desk and we come up and grab our mail. So when I went up to grab my mail and he went up to grab his, you know what I'm saying? We synced our names on the different mails in the same handwriting with her
You
name.
lying.
So now long story short, when we get back to the sales, you know what I mean? Niggas, what's in your letter? What's in my letter? Type shit. I ain't gonna go into details, but long story short, she telling me, yo, if
He
you see
said
my
this,
ex in there holding down because he a
this
real
one
nigga,
time
da
this
da da da,
head
da.
ass.
You feel me? Because women that do that sometimes, like yo, my nephew in there, make sure
What
he
is
all right type
that?
shit. So she like, if you see my ex in there,
He called him
but she know I fuck with the water
this
nigga.
one time
So
and
now
can't
I'm like,
head
all right,
ass.
cool.
He called him. Yeah, he see it. I'm trying to find it.
Because y'all glutton for punishment, Risley. I
He
really
said,
don't know. I
he
wasn't in
said,
on the
young,
vote.
hold on, I'm trying to find the comment. He said, call him this one time in band camp head ass. I'm trying to find it. I just saw it somewhere. I scrolled too fast because
It's down towards the bottom.
I started laughing when I saw it, so I scrolled up too fast.
Right there. Risley, quit calling that woman Chico the bar.
Oh, this one time in band camp head ass. Oh
You
man,
should have
the
known.
killing
I
been on
told
fire.
y'all that y'all didn't get trapped. I told y'all. I said he sit up and he gonna start talking about how his baby mama was lying by his pee side. And
Yep.
sure enough, here we go with all the young sparrow theatrics. Y'all was fully warned. This is y'all fault.
Facts. You can go ahead and play it.
But then she write him and she like, yo, I'm fucking with Fee from Guilford. He a real nigga. He do right by me. But you know I'ma always love you and da 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 da. So she basically telling him that she not gonna never stop fucking with him, but she fucking with me and I'm a real nigga, but she gonna keep fucking with him and she telling me that she don't fuck with him like that, but make sure he good. So I started fucking with her off of that. Right or wrong.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. So goddamn,
Look at
I
her
stopped
late
fucking with her for
reaction.
that. But I was faithful to her up
I
until that
think
point.
she's starting to
Boom.
realize
Then I started fucking with this light skinned chick named Deja.
this nigga really is
Now
crazy.
Deja went to East.
Look at her face.
In my eyes, Deja was a real one. Now to me, I'm
Look
gonna
at
tell
her
you right
face.
now, I feel like my ex associate, because he was never really a friend, my ex associate, I feel like he sabotaged my relationship with Deja. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like the type of nigga I am, like when I'm in a relationship, I like to spend the majority of my time with my woman. I don't like to be with 40, 50 niggas all day because I feel like that's gay.
There
I
you
feel like
go.
what the
That's
fuck do I
gay.
want to be
There
around a
you
bunch of niggas
go. I
for
feel
all day
like
when I
that
can be around a bunch
everything
of bad
gay.
bitches?
That's gay.
And if not a bunch of bad bitches, at least
Look
my
at
bitches.
her face.
Exactly. So
Yo,
I
I
don't
think
mind
she
being
is
fucked
So
coming
up.
for
to
a
the
I
minute,
don't
she
mind
was
realization.
taking
over
my
there
bitch
looking
everywhere I go. I'm
constipated.
not one of them niggas who feel like I
Yo,
gotta
I
ditch
think
my
she's
bitch.
coming to the
My nigga, I feel like nigga,
realization
my bitch will come
that
anywhere I
this
go.
nigga really is
Got a
crazy.
problem with her coming, nigga. What's your
It
problem?
looked like it just hit her.
Okay, so I ain't gonna lie, like I used to rock with Deja. She be in the
That's
hood,
why
she be chilling,
she
like
wasn't in his next live.
she was solid to me.
She went
And I
home.
feel like he fucked my relationship up with her. Was doing hater shit, like not trying to let her. Like at one point in time in my life, I
Right.
lived with him,
His next
but he
live
would
will
do
be
hater shit,
bashing
like,
her
"Oh, I don't
because
want her coming over here.
he realized
Her peoples is the ops."
that nigga crazy.
Just hater shit,
Yeah.
shit that I didn't see was hater shit at the time, but I see it now. So it's like
She's over there scrambling for her wine glass.
I'm in a relationship, but I can't even bring my bitch over the house.
Eddie, is this
So
nigga
imagine the strain on us.
serious?
Charizard looking face,
You know what I'm
bitch.
saying?
Yeah.
And then she from uptown. You constantly doing sucker ass shit uptown. And now it's like I fuck with some people from uptown, but I can't go up there because of what the fuck you constantly doing. So I feel like he fucked that relationship up. That shit just came to an end. But I was with Deja. And I said to say Deja never burnt me, never gave me nothing, and she was solid. Okay, so then I was with Deja. That's like that put me at like 16, 17. And then after Deja, I started dealing with this chick named Ash Cash. Now, I was like 16, 17. I think at the time Ashley was like 13 or 14. But I believe she was like 16 or 17 because her mother told me she was the same age as me. So her mother lied her age. But even though her mother lied her age, I just want to stress the fact it's not like her mother lied her age and I
Lied
was
her
even 18,
age.
let alone 30. I
I
was
was
like
gonna
16
say,
or
I thought
17.
I heard that wrong.
I was no more than 17 because I
I was
remember
no
a
more than
specific body that I
17.
caught while I was with Ashley. And I know I wasn't I went to jail at 18.
Didn't he just say he can speak very
So I know for a
eloquently?
fact
Eloquently?
when this happened, I was like 16 or 17 because I was with Ashley.
Didn't he
Say
say
what
he can
now?
speak? Didn't he say he can speak very eloquently and
All I heard
articulate when
was
he want to? He
say
said.
that again.
He said. Didn't the other day he say he can speak very eloquent and articulate his words very well?
That's what he had said, but we all know the boy
He
can't
said I
read.
was no more 17. What the fuck, my nigga? And look, yo, I think look at her face, yo. She is coming. That's why she's not in his next live. I watch his next live. He's gonna be talking. He's gonna be bashing her and talking about how she did him dirty. Because look at her face. She looked like she just came to the realization,
You
especially
know who
the
she
light
looked
one.
like? She looked like
Who?
that driving teacher off SpongeBob SquarePants.
Miss Puff.
Yes. In the face. She said, ooh.
What Puff? Miss Puff.
If Charizard off of Pokemon and Miss Puff had a baby, there you go.
But look at her face though. It looked like it just hit her. This nigga
I'm
really is
I'm
crazy.
quiet about her face. Shut up.
It's like look at her. It look like
I refuse.
it look like she's coming to the realization that this nigga is because she might have made the wrong move.
She look like Motu. You know what? I can't with y'all. No.
Mewtwo. Oh, get the fuck out of
John
here.
Leguizamo.
She look like Mewtwo. Oh man.
Oh Lord, I'm waiting for you to play the video. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
For like a year or some shit before I went to jail because I was with her after I was with Ashley. So I said that to say none of these women ever burnt me, and I never burnt none of these women. So why the fuck is this bitch saying that I got STDs or my dick is whatever? Because when I went to jail at 18, I was with
When did
Ashley,
she say
and
this?
then I stopped fucking with Ashley because she started fucking with some grown ass 30-year-old something nigga, and she was like fucking 16, 17 or however old. And goddamn, when I got out of jail, I gave my baby mama a shot, my son mama a shot. She was cheating on me while she was on her way to the gym with her ex, acting like she was going to the gym. That's why we broke up. So I'm like, I don't understand what your problem is because you the one that was cheating on me. So how was I'm the cheater? It's like how all these bitches is cheating on me, but
You're
they
a
yelling that
fucking
I'm the cheater.
stone cold
You the
liar.
cheater.
Right.
How was I'm cheating? You cheating,
Right.
bitch. And then acting like you ain't know what it was before you looked at the clock. I told you I wanted to be polygamous, and I told you that this is the lifestyle I wanted, and I'm getting money, and it was all fun and games. But you don't want to listen. You don't want to do your role, your part as a woman. So now, goddamn, now I'm the cheater and I'm wrong. Right. But I said to say that, okay, so I was with my son, Mom Bop. Then after that, I was with Yogini. Okay.
He's
That's before, so
shriveling
Yogini
up.
damn sure never burnt me or gave me nothing. I never burnt her or gave me nothing. As
He
I
getting
told you, due to
smaller by
green
the
card
week.
issues and difficulties, that put a strain on me and Yogini's relationship besides Golden. And I was with Golden for 5 years.
Yogini. Green
So,
card. What?
What?
Since
No,
when
no,
Yogini had a green card? I thought she was
no,
from New
no.
York.
No, she from Canada.
I still can't hear you, Remy. I see your bubble.
No, she from Canada. No,
Oh, okay, yeah, she the one from Canada. Okay. She look like something. No, I don't know. Ask your sister.
this nigga is a bold-faced fucking liar, though. And everything, you notice that every story he told, it was everybody else's fault.
Always there forever. Did you blanket and look on the bed? Ask your sister because your sister wanted to Kalisha.
Every single story he told, it was everybody else's fault. Whenever a problem arose, it was everybody else's fault. When he went to jail, it was somebody else's fault.
Young can't take accountability.
When he went to jail, it was somebody else's fault. When he got burnt, it was somebody else's fault. When he broke up with his baby moms, it was somebody else's fault. Every single story he told, it was somebody else's fault. Mr. Somebody Else's Fault. That's his name now. Mr. Somebody Else's Fault.
You know what? I ain't finna. I'm finna.
And the amount of women that I probably fucked in that time frame with Golden, maybe 3.
What did I do?
If 4 in 5 years.
She's gonna jump on me.
Never burnt nobody, never got burnt. So why every female that I talk to, like, why do women do that? Like, why you talking down on my dick like I'm not sexually responsible? Like, bitch, I know where the fuck my dick be at. I don't just put my dick in anything. And I mainly fuck with older women because younger women get on my fucking nerves, obviously. But it seems like older bitches is the main ones playing games. It's like, yeah, every woman I've been dealing with thus far that's been wild is older. Jimmy, my son mom is in her 30s. Martina was in her 30s. Jocelyn
Yeah,
Brody, that
that's
bitch
what
was
I
in
was
her
trying to
30s.
say. Who the fuck? What y'all doing
Yo, that's what I'm
over
saying. But
there?
it's like, yo, so if I go, if I just right now say, you know what, I'm only going to talk to
Hey,
goddamn
sis.
17-year-olds. People would probably look at me like I'm a creep. But I feel
You
like,
okay?
Could y'all just sitting there. Y'all find her leash and go on and take her outside, please. Y'all been
Crystal
standing in
tearing.
the
It
same
sound like
place for like
Crystal
3
tearing
minutes.
up the fucking house.
grown bitches is wilding. So maybe this is why niggas talk to young bitches. I don't
Sound
know.
like
You know what I'm
Crystal
saying? I don't
tearing
know.
up
I'm
the
just guessing
goddamn
right now.
house.
No, hold on. I'm sorry. Wait, it sounds like a lot because when we had these new linoleum, well, yeah, it is a lot though. But we had these new linoleum floors, and she running around in circles like she'll slide under the bed to the other side. Crystal, sit. I'm gonna put myself on mute. She found the 7th grade. Pretty much, it's one of those pet days. And then my children are dramatic, standing there froze. Right? But it's just because she can't get no purchase on the floor. That's just her toenails clicking on the floor.
Oh, I
I'm
was
gonna put
gonna
myself on
say,
mute.
G.I. Joe said, who over there fighting a bear?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is all of the drama in my life is coming from grown bitches.
Cause she running in circles.
So maybe I should talk to
They
young
can't
bitches.
find
But
her
long
leash.
story short, without even using you as an example, every single woman that I talk to magically starts getting calls and DMs of why and messages of why they shouldn't be fucking with me. And it's like all the bad bitches I've ever talked to this thus 5 years, it's like my baby mother's just single-handedly trying to go in their DMs and just make every woman not want me. But then it's like you telling everybody not to fuck with me, but bitch, you still was fucking with me.
Right.
That's why I don't understand. Why do women try to give other women this fictitious warning about a man that you're not even heeding the warning yourself?
Right.
And then it's like Shorty talking about what she say to you when you got a knife to your neck. When did I ever put a knife to anybody's neck in my life?
Yeah.
I could look you in the eyes. I've never put a knife to a woman's neck a
When did
day
she
in my
say
life.
that?
I've never beat. I could look you dead in your eyes. I've never beat or been domestically violent with any woman in my life. This is why I
Nigga,
tell my
you
baby
going to
mom,
court
bitch, you
right
stay
now
in
for
relationships
domestic violence.
with
What the fuck are you
never
talking about?
been in some shit like this. Well, I tell that to both my baby moms.
Yeah.
Bitches breaking shit, tearing shit up, swing. I ain't never in my life dealt with no shit like that. I like pretty
Bro, one
hands,
of your
pretty feet, pretty
charges
pussy
is
bitches.
assault on a
Period.
family
All
member.
that rah-rah ass little boy troglodyte shit, I ain't with all that. But I'm like, yo, why do women do that? Y'all let me know. I'm gonna open the phone lines up in a minute, but why do women do that? Like you going out your way to go in every female's DMs or go to every woman that you see is of interest to me and try to convince her not to fuck with me and you capping.
And then you still want to come over here?
Yeah, but on the low, but you want to do it on the low. So it's like publicly you telling people not to fuck with me, but privately, bitch, you still fuck with me.
Yeah.
And even if it's not real or genuine, it don't matter because you're still fucking me.
Right. That's fake.
That's fake as
Why
fuck.
you chewing that gum
Fake as
so
fuck.
hard?
And I'm like, yo,
He's
my
smacking
son
the
mom.
shit out of
I
that
go to her,
gum.
I'm like, well, my son mom, I'm like, you didn't support me this whole time. And then you seen a house in the car and talking about something you ready to
You got
live
a
in now. My
strong
son mom
jaw.
come bop your way up in here. Bitch, you're not coming up in here.
It's called
My
you
son can come up in
jawbone.
here. You're not coming up in here.
He chewing that gum hard as shit.
Right or wrong?
That's right.
How disrespectful is that to me? The whole time I was working, you could have gave a fuck.
Oh,
Matter of
they
fact, you
call
let me
you
know how much you gave a
jawbone.
fuck each and every chance you got. Verbally, you let me know. I don't give a fuck. Literally, I don't give a fuck about your life. Straight telling me shit like that. Horrible. I'm trying to give her advice on do this, that, and the third. I'm going to this, this, that, and the third. Nobody gotta listen to you. Who are you? Nobody gotta follow. Like basically, who are you? Nobody gotta listen to you. But but you see the fruits of my labor. And now all of a sudden, you ready to listen, bitch? Get the fuck out of here! If I be done stepped on your ass. So I said to say this, like, man, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, okay, now that didn't work.
I
Now
don't
she
think
want
you
to chat,
realize what he's saying to
and
her.
now she
You're
throwing dirt on my
telling
name.
her that
God knows what the fuck
you're
this bitch
willing
is saying.
to assault a woman.
My daughter
You
mom
just
pretty
said
much
you
the
never
same thing.
beat a
Like,
woman and
you
then
knew I was
describe
polygamous
yourself
before I met you.
assaulting a
You're not
woman.
even my
What the
first
fuck
wife,
is going
but
on?
I'm a cheater.
Right. You was married when you met her,
When
right?
I met her, and she the one who
Adrian,
helped
what's
fuck
up?
that up.
Let me clarify something real quick. Even if you're in a polygamous relationship, you can still cheat.
Exactly. Exactly.
But y'all
But
have to hurry up and
this
find
nigga,
Alicia.
but how you gonna sit there and say that he never been in domestic violence and you're going to court right now? One of your charges is
With
assault on
domestic.
the
Family assault.
yeah,
Not just
assault on the
assault, but
family
family
member.
assault.
Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? It's on camera. You got that, you don't got just audio. They got
I think I
video
got
footage.
that video, that epic fight between
Yeah,
him and
I got it.
Golden.
I got it.
Okay, so you managed to hold on to that one.
Oh hell
Talking
yeah.
about that one when he was pulling her hair out in the car through the sunroof.
Oh,
He
I
was
ain't
trying
got
to
that
pull up
one.
on the tail when they called the car. Way back when this mess first started.
Oh yeah. That's the one I got. Where she outside of the house, where he drug her out the house and he kicked her.
Yep.
Yeah, I got that one. But and then he said, I never been in a domestic abuse or beat women, and then turn around and say, "Let's get out my face before I step on you." What, nigga? What type of shit is that? You just said you never. That's
You
you
got
basically
picture of
just
that?
said I never hit a woman, but I'm willing to hit a woman. That's basically what he said. This Martina was up until earlier this year. Yeah, he admitted to beating Yogini up. He tried to say she swung first.
Mm-hmm.
Said Mewtwo been in the same position the whole video. Yo, she looked like she ready to get out the fucking room. She want to run out the house.
She been look like she ready to go. She look like her
Look at her.
stomach hurts.
Leaning towards the door.
This nigga said we was gonna do a quick live and he was gonna take me to get something to eat. I'm fucking hungry and this nigga won't shut the fuck up.
He won't stop talking about his baby moms and spitting in buttholes.
Every time I come over here, it's the same shit. I
Uh
ain't gonna
huh.
come over here no more. This nigga said he better pay my rent this time. Hey, Lily.
Lena. Yep, I'm telling you. That's why she wasn't in the next live. She told him she had to go home.
What did you? When you brought her in, what did you do? I brought her in.
Y'all know I'm live and y'all want to sit up here and have a whole discussion slash argument. Hold on, I'm finna go on mute.
Oh shit. Somebody in trouble. Oh shit. Somebody about to get it. This nigga goofy as hell though. I ain't never heard no shit like this in my life. I'm telling you, hey, just chilling. Eddie Guerrero look like she wanna get out that door. Look at her. She's pointing. Look at her body language. Her whole body language. Ever since he started telling his stories, her whole body language changed and shifted. towards the door. She ready to get the fuck up out of there. She ready to go. She ready to take the fuck off. She ready to hit turbo. I'm telling you. She ready to hit I'm telling you, she ready to put them afterburners on.
Nah, Alani here too, and you know how she like to fuss at DJ. She want to come in here and fuss at him about not being able to find a leash.
Oh, okay.
Infinite powers. Peace and welcome.
Infinite. Peace and welcome.
Keep it
But
going.
yeah.
But I'm a cheater though.
Trapped in the
And we
closet.
done had
Yeah.
threesomes and all kind of shit. And I'm not trying to air it out, but I'm like, bitch. And I'm like this, let's just be honest. I know you've been doing you behind my back. So it's okay when you out in the street and you run in the street and you putting on for the next nigga, but you want to demonize it when it was with me. Why you want to throw me under the bus and act like I'm this, that, and the third, and I'm not even doing half the shit that these niggas is doing to you? I'm not violating you. I know niggas is violating you. I know niggas is straight taking advantage of your type. So why is you know what I'm saying? It's wrong. It's wrong. It's like it's wrong when I do it, but it's right when this motherfucker do it.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Different
What?
standards for you and other men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wrong when this motherfucker do it. It's wrong when I do it, but it's right when they do it. It's wrong when I say it, but it's right when they say it.
Yeah, why?
Y'all let Chico the boss. Why you do Chico like that?
That's a fact.
That's crazy. That's because you think one of them is a punk or a sucker or a simp.
Thought wrong.
And you think the bad boys just get full reign over you. That's crazy.
That's crazy as fuck, but it is what it is. Because I've never been a sucker.
It sound
I
like
just
she's saying
legitimately
whatever she
transitioned my
can
life into optimism, which is the
to get
Egyptian
this
form of Buddhism.
conversation
And I
over
live a
with.
righteous life. I don't got no problems letting nobody know I used to be about that life. I used to really be about that life.
She's saying whatever she can to get that conversation over with. Yup. That's what he said. That's what he just said.
Optimism, my nigga. Optimism.
Run it back. Run it back.
Like
Run that back.
Buddhism. Yeah.
I ain't catch that. Run that back.
Hold on. Yeah.
I know you've been doing you behind my back. So it's okay when you out in the street and you run in the street and you putting on for the next nigga, but you want to demonize it when it was with me. Why you want to throw me under the bus and act like I'm this, that, and the third, and I'm not even doing half the shit that these niggas is doing to you? I'm not violating you. I know niggas is violating you. I know niggas is straight taking advantage of your type.
We was just talking about
So why is
you know
what I'm saying? It's wrong. It's wrong. It's like it's wrong when I do it, but it's right when this motherfucker do it.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Different standards for you and other men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wrong when this motherfucker do it. It's wrong when I do it, but it's right when they do it. It's wrong when I say it, but it's right when they say it.
Yeah, why do certain women only allow certain men?
She going, but she remember she had to pay her rent.
That's a fact.
That's crazy. That's because you think one of them is a punk or a sucker or a simp.
Thought wrong.
And you think the bad boys just
and
get full reign over you.
look at his face whenever
That's
he
crazy as fuck, but it is what it is. Because I've never been a sucker.
he's like
I just
forcing her to
legitimately
lie.
transitioned my life into
He
optimism.
giving her that face like, bitch, you better lie.
And I live a righteous life. I don't got no problems letting nobody know I used to be about that life. I used to really be about that life.
The Egyptian form of Buddhism.
Oh my God. Yeah, I heard him. That nigga. I heard him. That nigga lost his fucking mind.
He been lost it.
But we called this shit
But
a
I'm
long
not
time
anymore.
ago.
And I don't care unless it's about my bread or my babies. But outside of that, facts. But it's like, I'm going to say this before I continue on. If you need me to beat your ass as a woman, if you need me to do all of that with you as a woman, you not the bitch for me. I never, it's not in my heart to be doing all of that. I don't want to see it. I never let it happen around me. It don't even happen around me. You can go get all of my sissy pools. I will name them on his live. You can go get all of my sissy pools. Ain't no nigga whooping their ass in front of me. I don't go fuck their relationship or not. I don't do all of that. I never let my friends whoop their bitch ass in front of me. I'm not with all of that. And my reason being is because I grew up around it all my life. I don't like it. That's why I don't get into the pimps and hoes. I don't get into prostitutes. I don't get into all of that. I don't do all of that. I stay away from what you call the 3 Gs. You ever heard of the 3 Gs? Gays, gangs, and gambling. If you stay away from those, I swear to God, you should have no problems in life. Outside of the shit we all got problems with, which is like racism and shit like that. Other than that, eliminate gays, gangs, and gambling from your life, and you will
How
really
you
have a
gonna do
smooth
that
life.
when you gay?
No disrespect to nobody, but that's true. If you're not gambling and betting on shit, that's you really not gonna. What kind of trouble could you get in?
That nigga
Nobody
gay
gonna
as
owe you
hell.
money.
How
You
the
ain't
fuck
gonna owe
you gonna
nobody
say
money.
that?
So that eliminates fights and conflict. Some people gamble with their life. You know what I'm saying? If you that kind of gambler, that eliminates fights and
Look
conflict.
at her. She got one
Yes.
foot
See,
out
I
the
stay away
door.
from games and I stay away from gays. My life is
She
smooth. I
got
don't
one
have no
foot
problems.
hanging
Only
out the
problems
door,
I have is the motherfuckers that I've tried to uplift and
holding the
get a
door
game to who
open
didn't want to listen.
for the
But
rest of
I
her
said to
body
this,
to go through it.
before I open the phone lines up, one more thing I want to say. Then it's like my ex said some shit to you about you over here defending somebody who don't like black women, who openly doesn't like black women. Who said I don't like black women?
You don't.
Wasn't it just a black woman over here?
Yeah.
You've seen multiple black women over here, right?
Yeah, they've all been black.
Exactly. Exactly. Why I don't like black women? I don't like y'all type of hoes. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest. I don't like y'all type of bitches. I don't like bitches that play family games. I don't like bitches that weaponize kids. I don't like bitches that hit first and call the police. I don't like bitches that try to trick niggas into jail. Bitches that just blatantly lie. I don't like y'all type of hoes. I don't like y'all type of hoes. This is something else I want to give the rundown to, right? I'm going to tell my story one more time, right?
Right.
I never told either one of my kids' moms that they couldn't be here. They refused to simply respect my sanctuary. This is my sanctuary.
Yeah.
If I'm like how monks be in the temple in Tibet, this is my temple right here. This is my sanctuary. I'm building it up.
I thought you built
They don't
one
want to
in
respect
Costa
it.
Rica.
They want to break shit up. They want to tear shit up when they get mad. You know how bitches do. You know how some women do. Bust shit, break shit, want to key a car. I got PTS. I don't have the mind for that. I don't got the mind for that. Once shit get to flying through the fucking air
Yeah,
and
he
shit
said
get to
sissy
and
poo.
break, that shit triggers something in my mom. With my daughter's mom, okay? I will look you in your eyes and tell you right now. She want to paint this narrative. As I've told you before, I'm going to tell you again on camera. She want to paint this narrative that I kicked her and my kids out for fame and money. I was already famous when I met that bitch. I didn't come up with her. I was coming up with Yogini. I
That's
was
the
not
only.
coming up. The Otten family, me and Yogini started that.
That's the only
Otten,
truthful thing he
Akhenaten, we
said.
started that. You could look at Yogini and look at me and clearly see that we was together. No disrespect to Yogini Mayat. I'm the one who told Yogini Mayat to do yoga. I named Yogini Mayat Yogini Mayat. And I'm not trying to say I made her, but that was my wife.
that is
And to me,
literally
I
what
would
you were
still love
trying
for
to
her to be
do.
my wife. But she
Exactly.
don't want to talk to me anymore, which is fine. I gotta eat that. But
You say
Cause
what?
you beat her up.
Me,
'Cause he beat her up. You don't want to talk to you because you beat her the fuck up.
basically.
And you, like I was agreeing with what you said. That's literally what he tried to do.
Mm,
But that's
I
the
just
only
saw the
truthful.
bubble movie.
The only truthful thing he said was that he was already on the come up when he kicked her out, and that was your downfall from right there, then and there. When he kicked her and the kids out, that was his down. The plane was shot right out the air. You can go ahead and keep playing it.
That was my wife. And I was building with my wife and getting money with my wife. And then this bitch came in and all hell broke loose. And while building my brand, I did my best to hold it together, to deal with that. I went through an entire heartbreak with Yogini that I never even got to properly grieve over because I genuinely love Yogini. Now, damn, where was I going with this? What was I saying before that?
You was already famous.
I was already lit.
Yeah, or rich, whatever.
You're off
I was already
cocaine.
getting money. When I picked
You
Golden
was
up on
already lit.
Billboard, I was in a
Off
fucking two-door
cocaine.
coupe. And then I bought another two-door coupe while I was with her. Then I bought her a car, and then I bought that vet. And was already giving her money. And been paying all of the bills by myself all of this time. Paying everything by myself all of this time. Groceries, everything. That bitch ain't paid for shit for 5 years.
Didn't she get food
Buying
stamps
her
though?
clothes, me clothes,
Yep,
everything.
most likely.
So how did I kick you out for something that I already had before I met you? Bitch, that's how I met you. Okay. She triggered
You know what? Pharaoh was
she
still wearing
triggered
them
my
big
PTSD
ass
one night.
wood beads
You know what I'm
when
saying?
he met
She triggered my
Golden Beauty. When he was beating on Yogini, he was still wearing them big ass beads, wood beads. Y'all know the ones I'm talking about that reach all the way down by to his belly button. Hey Jayla,
Jayla, peace and
they was
welcome.
in that little behind apartment and didn't have none, and I suspect they was probably getting food stamps. He didn't spend no money on her. She still got them same fucked up tube tops.
Exactly.
He spent
Titties
money on
sagging
that
to the
jewelry
floor.
though.
Titties touching them out and titties touching the back wall.
Mm-hmm. The big ass beads, and he used to wear them motherfuckers all the time.
Them
They was
bow wow
bigger than
beads.
Seti beads. Yeah, they were bigger than Setis.
Yeah, them
See, I wasn't even trying to think about that seriously, so I'm just gonna keep playing video.
my PTSD. I ain't wanna fuck her ass up. Now she got a friend. She think I fucked her friend. I told you this. I never fucked her friend. I will tell y'all the story right now on live. The same story I told you. Her friend invited me to Dave and Buster's. I thought it was a mutual friend because we all knew her before I moved down here. So I figured it was like a family friend, I guess you could say. Her friend invited me to Dave and Buster's and told me a horror story. Long story short, it was something about she got a surgery done. And while she was getting the surgery done, she was no longer sexually available to her partner. And her partner cheated on her with some kind of close friend.
Okay.
And that was it.
you hear
I
it?
never tried
Okay.
to fuck her, never fucked her, never nothing.
She was
Now,
like, what the fuck are you talking about? She was like, okay.
Golden think I fucked her friend. I never fucked her friend. So what? Like what? I never fucked none of your friends, never fucked none of your family. You never came home. It was a bitch in the house already. It was never none of that.
Right.
So why you got so much bad to say about me? You don't say nothing about the good that I did. You don't say that I told you to buy your family a house. You don't say that I bought you your two first cars. You don't say that I gave you so much fucking money towards your businesses. You don't say shit about I sat you down and tried to help you structure a fucking business and give you the game. You don't say that I home birthed two kids. I caught both my daughters out your womb and would have caught my son out his mama, but she didn't listen. Uh, Nothing. You don't say shit. You don't say that I went out my way to at least try to have a cooperative relationship with your family.
Oh my god, you was a motherfucking liar. You was
You
cussing
don't
her
say
mom
shit
out.
good. I gave you a brand. I gave you a fan base that you tried to rob and steal from me.
Oh man, this
I
nigga
sent you to you been
here.
in Miami more times than you can ever count. You know how many places this bitch in business? I done had this bitch halfway across the country. That's all you've been doing is trap and living your best life. Besides, when the pregnancy was too much, you'll have nothing nice to say about nothing. Me investing in you. I feel like if I get you a relationship with a woman, I'm gonna invest in you, right or wrong.
Right.
You don't say shit about me investing in you.
Right.
And then it's like, okay, my son, mama, Golden to be like, well, I helped you watch Hey Roo. You did. And I'm glad she say that because it proves I have him every day. So this rolls over to now my son's mom. Why I can't watch my son if I've been watching him this whole time? But now it all comes down to money. Neither one of them can control me financially, so now I can't see my kids. I'm blocked right now. I can't call either. My kids right now could be at home crying.
There's everything.
Everything I
It's just a
love.
bunch of
Please wait a
bullshit.
minute. When they had Haru, Golden was watching the baby. Just because the baby was in the same residence as you, that don't count as taking care of that baby. That's what Golden was doing.
Definitely was. Every time you seen
Ooh,
the baby, the
she
baby was
might
with
be scared too.
their mother.
I don't think Golden care no more. I see you up there giving them hell in the chat, Jayla.
I don't look, man. I'm really out of
Calling
this
me dad, which I know.
same lies
They
and
really
bullshit.
literally are. And I'm blocked from calling
Huh?
them. And
Is
they're
that
blocked from
going?
calling me.
It's echoing.
Yeah.
I don't see how. Hold on.
Or everything I love.
Oh, that's why.
Because their mothers can't financially basically extort me.
Right or wrong. Unfortunately, she never says, "Nigga,
Horrible as
you
fuck,
twerk."
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nigga, you tweak.
And I said to say this, come back to my story. I never kicked Golden and my kids out for fortune and fame.
Yes, he did at
Yeah,
11
he
something
did.
at
Because
night.
I already
He
had it.
kicked her out 12 o'clock at
She
night.
was in here doing what she does
He
normally.
had to
She was in
find her
here
way to
being
Houston.
disrespectful and trying to be a fake bully. And it got to the point where it triggered my PTSD and I got fed up about it. Because she was showing off because her friend was over here too, the one that she think I fucked. So it's me, her friend, and my babies. And this bitch is in the house showing off because that's what black women do. They get around their friends and just show the fuck off. Why, I don't know. But I've never been the joke or the clown of the room, and it'll never happen. So don't get around nobody trying to play with me. Because I will slap the fuck out of you. Period. So her friend is over here. She doing whatever clownery she doing, and that shit triggered my PTSD. So as I showed you on my dresser, I got so mad I punched the fucking dresser and the door fell off. Cause I'm asking this bitch to leave and she talking shit and she don't want to get the fuck out. And I'm asking this bitch to leave and she's literally, little do she know, I'm trying my best not to really fuck this bitch up.
This nigga
Cause I've been
lying
in
his
maximum
fucking
security
ass off.
facilities and I've never had a grown ass man come in my room and refuse to get out my room if I tell him to get out. Let alone I got a bitch in my house breaking shit, throwing shit, and talking shit and refusing to get out. So it's triggering the fuck out of me. Because to me,
This
this is a
nigga
position I've never
lying
been
his
in,
fucking
even in
ass
some of the
off.
most dangerous prisons in New York State. I've never had a nigga in my cell that I'm telling him to get out my cell when he's refusing to get out my cell. I be done killed your ass. Facts. Okay. So this bitch is
Look, she
triggering my
look uncomfortable
PTSD.
every time she
So
say it.
now, boom.
Every time he talking about killing
I asked
somebody,
this
she
bitch to
looks
leave for
uncomfortable.
one night. Now, if I was just gonna kick this bitch out, I wouldn't have paid for a hotel, right or wrong. All she had to do was we in the suburbs. It's a nice asshole. It's a couple of them. Less than 10 minutes around the corner. All this bitch had to do was take her ass to the hotel and cool out. That's all she had to do. What did she decide to do? What did she decide to do? She linked up with some bitch that she met out here and started running the streets and refused to come in the house. But then she's got on the internet and told the whole world I'm kicking her out.
Stop fucking.
When I
Yo,
was
this
telling this
nigga is
bitch to
lying
stay
his
in the house
fucking
the whole
ass
time.
off. Nigga, you kicked
Okay.
her out at
So
12
now
o'clock in
she's
the
sitting here
morning.
saying
She had to find
her
her way to
excuse for running
Houston.
the streets was Pharaoh, you're
I don't
controlling, you
live in
just don't
Texas,
want me
but
to
I
have
hear
no
that's
friends.
a far walk or a far place,
And I'm like,
far from
bitch,
where he
how the
lives.
fuck I don't want you to have no friends when the whole time I've been telling you to get some friends so I could send y'all on a girls trip or something so you could have something to do. And her response was, I don't fuck with bitches like that. So for 5 years straight, I told this bitch, you need to get you some friends so you don't be up in my face all day. Go on a trip or something. Go get you some friends so I can send y'all bitches to Miami or something.
Hit that
And
like button as you come
you
in.
know how bitches be. I don't fuck with bitches like that. Bitches be, blah, blah, blah. That was her attitude.
Vic,
So
Vic,
now when you go get a friend that you
Vicky,
don't know and you're running the number
peace and
one state
welcome.
for human trafficking, my concern is you don't know who this bitch is. I'm not no regular nigga.
Vicky
That
O,
could be a
peace
fucking
and love.
spy or something. Stupid bitch. Okay, so that's my concern. You don't know who the person you're talking to really fucking is. I'm not a regular nigga, bitch. I'm on CIA level. Okay, so now
I'm on CIA
she wanna
level.
flip it into, girl, you don't want me having, you don't control me, don't no nigga control me type of shit. Bitch, I'm not trying to control you. I'm concerned about the welfare and the safety of my kids because if something happened to my kids, we don't get to hit restart, bitch. It ain't no fucking restart button on an injury or a kidnap. Okay, so she talking about somebody kicked her and the kids out. Bitch, you refused to come in the house so you could run the streets. And then was going to this medical school, to this fucking masseuse school, and doing whatever you in there doing with a dirty ass, crusty ass Haitian, a dirty ass, crusty ass, third world country ass, funky
That
ass
nigga is.
Haitian. And with that being said,
I ain't never see
But hold
so
on,
many
wait.
lies
When
back to
you kicked
back to
her out in the
back to
middle of the
back.
night, she was in the bed with kids. How
Exactly.
can you be running the streets and out in the bed at the same time? I'm
I ain't
confused.
never hear so many lies back to back to back. So many lies that have been on video.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers got fucking video proof of everything that debunks everything that you're saying. And he still lies about it as if nobody has seen the footage. I ain't never, like I'm lost for words. It's just shocking to me that he's still trying to
Run with them same
yeah,
lies.
run with this lie and run with these narratives as if nobody knows the truth, as if you didn't do all this shit out in the open for the world to see. It's just ridiculous. Right, Uncle Willie, shaking my motherfucking head. It's like, what the fuck, bro?
Okay, we keep going. We keep going.
Yeah, you can keep going.
I'm like, okay, bitch,
The
that's
psychosis is
fine, but
real.
drop my kids off. Now you don't want to drop the kids off. There was even a video I posted, I don't know if you've seen it, where I went up to the school after showing text messages. Did you see where she said she was out of
Yep,
town, but
he
she was
went
gonna be
up
at
to
the
the
school?
school looking for
Okay,
Steve,
so she was refusing to let me
trying to
see
get
my
the
kids the entire time.
superintendent
When I had her 12 minutes around the corner, she was
out.
refusing. And then she was going up to the school. with the nanny that I'm paying for, painting this sad ass picture as if she's kicked out with the kids and she's struggling at school and she has no other option but to bring her kids around another married man who shouldn't have never been around a dirty ass, crusty, broke ass Haitian who should have
I
never
thought he, I thought it was a Muslim.
Now
I
he
and
thought it
talking
was
about
goddamn
Muhammad.
Haitians.
I thought it was Muhammad.
painted this picture out
Then he
as
said
if
the Haitian tried to cross him in
she didn't have no
Miami.
choice but to do that. When in reality, you was
See, now he
refusing to drop
mixing
my
up his
kids off.
stories.
So you lying to the public
The
about the
Haitian was something in
circumstance you in.
Miami.
Really, you the one putting yourself in the circumstance. And I'm
What
like, I
Haitian
don't.
you
My
know
thing is
named
this:
Steve?
I will look in your eyes and say right now, I don't give a fuck if that bitch wanted to leave. She could have left. Cause I know who I'm trying to be with. But my thing is,
How many Haitians
why
you
are
know
you trying
named
to
Steve?
destroy my character and destroy my name before you leave?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
You refused to come back in the house. I said okay. Only thing I asked you to do, only thing I asked both my baby mothers to do was to drop my kids off to me before they go run the street. That's all I asked them to do. If you do you believe that that's an unreasonable request?
No.
That's it. Like I don't care if y'all go talk to other niggas. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing me. I know who I am. I love myself. I don't look at no other man as no threat on no level like that. My thing is, bitch, I'm trying to make sure my kids don't end up kidnapped or something.
Yeah.
Because we in Texas, bitch, it go down in Texas.
You do.
Okay. So I'm like, why don't you just drop my motherfucking kids off before you go run the street?
Period.
So it's like you threw all this dirt on my name in the street to excuse the fact that you was the one that didn't want to act right.
Right.
And then I'm like, bitch, she could have literally been in this house right now if she just wanted to act right.
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't want to get with my program, you gotta get lost, right or wrong.
Yes.
But exactly, but you're not about to come in here trying to run the program.
No, this is your castle. You're the head of this household. Period.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is my
Trying to get this
pyramid right there.
conversation over with.
Perfect.
That's right. I understand you though, baby.
You get the
So
fuck
I'm
up
like,
out
bitch,
of
if
there.
you don't want to get with the program, get the fuck out.
Right.
But why are you lying like it's my fault when all you had to do is say, I don't want to get with Pharaoh's program, so I'm leaving.
She ain't lied about nothing.
Exactly.
All she did was
Exactly. Don't
defend
lie.
herself.
Yeah.
So now it's like you're
You
lying
jumped on
on
the internet
you. How was I
talking
abusing you
about it.
for 5 years when bitch we was going on dates every weekend? We was doing picnics, motherfucking. We was going to the park. I was doing rose petals on the bed. I was coming in the house with flowers. Like bitch, I was romantic. I wrote this bitch a poem. Like bitch, how was I abusing you? Bitch, I was a romantic. I was a romantic. And there's no way you could have actually thought I was abusive to you because you the way you run your mouth, bitches who really get their ass whooped don't run their mouth to no man like that. Niggas who really whoop their bitch ass, ask that bitch if she be in the house talking crazy like that.
Right.
Okay, so the reason you're talking crazy like that is because you at least thought I wouldn't whoop your ass. You thought that
Yeah.
I will whoop your ass, but I'm not. But the point is, you thought I didn't have it in me to whoop your ass. When really, bitch, I'm just all I could think. I'm not even on parole no more, and I'm still damn near got PTSD thinking I'm gonna violate parole.
Yeah.
So okay, boom. Now coming up to this date, coming up to this moment in time right now.
Mhm.
My baby mothers have so much negative shit to say about me, and they got all these dusty assholes speaking on me like they know me, when in reality, they the ones who didn't want to listen.
Extravagant news, peace and welcome.
So how is I'm a woman beater now, and I'm violent, and I'm too dangerous to be around my own
My
kids
bad,
when
I was on the
in
phone,
reality,
y'all.
y'all the ones running to
Extravagant
the
news,
streets.
peace and welcome.
I'm not running to the streets. My daughter mom put my oldest daughter arm out her socket
Look at
saying
her
it was an
face.
accident.
It's just I'm
But the point
watching
is,
her.
whether it was an
This
accident or
shit
not, my
funny
daughter has
watching her
never been
body
injured with me.
language and
So how
how
you don't trust me to
uncomfortable
watch
she
my
is.
daughter when she's always injured with you?
Right.
She's
She was
now
injured with you.
like
The nanny told me that
hearing
this
the
bitch tripped my
full
baby before.
totality of the situation.
That's why we got
She's
into it. If
like,
you want to know the truth,
wow.
We got into it because the nanny said she tripped my baby. Now, whether that's true, I don't know if it's true. But the point is, I've never been accused of no shit with my baby. I've never injured my baby. So why I can't watch my baby when my baby
But
love her
we
daddy?
never heard this woman say this stuff, and Golden never wanted her
Nope,
to be the nanny to
I'm not
her
the one who almost
kids.
who probably did. It
never.
probably did. I probably just don't know about it, but I'm gonna say almost.
I mean, it's
The
you
crazy thing
just
about it
you can
is
just make shit up out of thin air. No care for the truth.
that's facts, Don. You can't say shit in that chat. They delete shit real quick. Make sure you're hitting that like button as you come in too, family. 30 people in the building. But it's just crazy just watching how uncomfortable she is. Like I'm watching her now. It's just funny as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like she totally uncomfortable. She just wants this conversation and this live stream to end so she can hurry up and go the fuck home. She is
Child
now
boss.
she is now like realizing the full totality of her situation. And she knows this nigga is crazy.
Hey, Infinity.
Like just being outside of the bubble, even if I never heard or knew young Pharaoh the way I do now, just listening to him tell all these stories and then how it's everybody else's fault. I would have picked up on that immediately. That would have been the first thing I noticed was like, yo, this guy always blames everything on everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
He's so quick to throw everybody else under the bus. That's how you know the white man would never fuck with him. He's a like you say, he's a liability. He talk too much.
Somebody in the chat said, I think she's sick of hearing about your baby Baba.
I said that too. I said eventually she's gonna get tired of him just constantly talking about his baby mom. It's all he wants to do. Talk about that and dicks and shit. You can go ahead and play it. We're gonna listen to a little bit more and then we go on.
Took my kids around a child molester.
Sorry.
You did. I'm not the one in the comments flirting
It's
with a
cool.
child molester. You are. I'm not the one running behind niggas that could have CPS or have goddamn the police or the white man getting involved in my life because I'm chasing niggas that shouldn't be doing nothing. I'm a
You
doctor and a
throwing
lawyer. Would you go
everybody
hang with a
under the
nigga that's
bus.
selling drugs? No. And then I'm like, if somebody go to jail because you trying to go over there, bitch, don't say I'm snitching or setting nobody up because you said you pretty much setting them up. Because you know I don't be with street niggas. I left that shit alone a long time ago.
Smacking
So
that gum hard as shit.
how? Like how you got so much
Jawbone.
negative shit to say about me when not
Let's
only you're
go,
the
you
one who told
jawbone.
me. Did you
He's
see what she
smacking
got
that
on the
gum
internet and
hard
was
as
talking about
motherfucker.
Pharaoh mad because I won't submit to him? Well, she got on the internet and was talking about some. I'm mad
Right.
because she won't submit to me and I'm not masculine enough.
No, nigga,
Am I
you
masculine enough?
jumped on the internet and said if you're not
Okay.
submitting
And I feel like
to
how
my
was I'm not? I
crown,
feel like this.
don't
How
come
was I'm
over
not
here.
masculine
I got
enough
the
when,
video.
on the other hand, you saying that I'm too aggressive with you?
I got the video. He said if she don't
Which
submit
one is
to my
it?
You can do
crown,
both at the same
Now
time.
you
remember
ain't
when I made
coming
that video?
back.
I was like, I was just nutting on this bitch face in the bathroom. I would have never listen. I would have never disrespected my baby mom like that in public. The only reason I did that is because she made a video talking about basically like I be raping her. Oh, he's
No,
too masculine with
no,
me. He's too
there you
much
go
with me.
lying again. She never said nothing
What the
until
fuck does that mean?
he start
Now
bashing
I
her.
hate to put you in our business, but like I didn't pick my baby mom up, be fucking my baby mom in
Don't
the
believe
air
that
type shit.
lie.
You
Don't
know she
believe that
don't be
lie.
complaining.
He
I
want to
thought the
put you
dick
in
was
their
good.
business.
Now I'm too aggressive. But then I'm too aggressive, but you still fucking me. But then you get on the internet saying you can't submit to me because I'm not masculine enough. But when the white man and the police pull up, I'm too aggressive. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Same thing with my son mom. I'm on the phone with a nigga one time. I ain't gonna say her name. I'm on the phone with a nigga one time. This nigga like, yo, guess who in the background? He like, yo, guess who just pulled up? I'm like, who? He like, yo, baby mom. I hear this bitch in the background. Hey, such and such. So I'm like, bitch, I'm not fit to watch my own son, but you pulling up with my son at trap houses. Active trap houses that could be raided at any time. You don't know when the fuck the police gonna raid.
The lies.
I'm not fit to watch my
Lies
own
this
son,
nigga
but
tell.
you got niggas hitting licks out your car, crashing your car. That my son
He's
be
a
in.
great storyteller.
I'm not
He
fit
can
to
tell
watch
the
my own
story
son, but
real quick.
you in the streets every time you get a chance. And my main thing is I don't got no problem with you running the streets, bitch. But just why can't you drop my son out? Why are y'all trying to take my kids with me with y'all to the street? This is how the fuck kids get shot on accident. This is how the fuck kids get kidnapped. Because mothers don't want to be mothers. They want to be hood rats, which is fine, but put yourself at risk. Don't take my kids with you. Leave them in the house with me.
Let you be a dad.
But she's not gonna let me be a dad. You know why? Because they feel like I can't be a dad if it means there's another woman or women in my space.
Young bus driver.
So everything that they do is okay, but I don't even get the chance to do it. So they could take my kids around Tom, Dick, and Harry and whatever other crusty ass street critters that they find, whatever crusty crab ass niggas that they find out there. That's cool. But can't no other bitch be around my kid. Your house is a whorehouse. So they could take their kids around niggas that they don't even have enough respect for me to say that they talking to, but I can't say, hey, I'm talking to an actress. Hey, I'm talking to a lawyer. Hey, I'm talking to you're a fucking you didn't already touch millions. I'm talking to women that's business minded, that got shit going on.
He's
And
a
I can't watch my kids, but
motherfucking
you could talk
lie.
to niggas that's they could go out here and just find the worst bitches like bitches you even looking before you put your hand in there and grab something. Is you just grabbing out the jar, bitch.
Right.
Shake the jar up a little bit, bitch. Let the shit that's at the bottom come a little bit, at least to the middle, if not the
Now
top,
the
but you
kids
grab,
is
bitch.
around
But it's
molesters
just like, damn, crusty crab
and
pizza
they in
ass niggas.
trap houses
But
and crack
from
houses.
that point on, I'm like, yo,
They just
yeah, ill,
all types of
ill.
terrible
And then
big
I'm like,
mouths.
okay, why I'm the one that's being talked about so bad when I'm the only one? It's like, why are you making the excuse for the nigga that's really doing this shit that you're claiming that I'm doing?
Right.
My daughter mom just called me a pedophile
Well,
for no reason.
that's a serious allegation.
But it's like, why are you calling me a pedophile when
I
you
tell
actually
you.
just was talking to a pedophile?
Right. That's crazy.
Probably because of that
Why
story
are you
about
calling me a
you
bum ass
getting
nigga
food
when you
sleeping
actually
with that
only talk to
13
bum
year
ass
old.
niggas? How was I'm a cheater when I asked you your
How was
permission?
I'm a cheater?
Could I have a woman come over? But you the one talking to a married man behind
How
his
was
wife
I'm
back that I'm a
dangerous?
cheater.
Right.
What sense is it? Where does we doing?
That's crazy.
Then she try to cap and say, oh, Pharaoh ain't want to let me get my shit out the house. You know what I'm saying? He had my shit hostage in the house. Do you know how she got her shit out this house? I came out of my pocket and paid movers to give her her shit in the apartment that I
Hey,
paid for so she could
Shama.
have all of her shit. I could have threw it in the garbage, right or wrong. Made sure she got all of her shit. Now, why is this important? The whole time I was telling this bitch she could have her shit. I said, I will drop your shit off, or my ex bodyguard, who this bitch probably was
That's a
fucking,
goddamn
could
lie. You
drop it
was
off.
holding her shit hostage.
She didn't want to do that at first. She tried to, let me tell you what this bitch tried to do. Without warning. It ain't like this bitch tried to pull up to this house with that dirty ass, crusty ass Haitian. With that dirty ass, crusty ass Haitian. This bitch tried to pull up to this house with that dirty ass, crusty ass Haitian. And tried to say, oh, he's just a friend. I said, but I didn't know she was fucking with him at the time.
Uh-huh.
But I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
My point was, I don't know him, bitch. I'm not from Texas.
Yeah.
Ain't no random niggas coming up in my house. So whether that's your friend or not, he's not coming in here.
Right.
So, bitch, you can get your shit dropped off by the movers, or my ex bodyguard, who you probably been fucking, could drop it off. Ain't no random ass nigga
Now
I
she,
don't know coming
now
in
she
here, right
fucking
or
the
wrong.
bodyguard too.
Bitch, this is a
God
this ain't the
damn.
ghetto, bitch. It's
All them
all kind of shit up in here.
LLCs. You have to pay for those, you know.
Don't want to know you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't care to know you,
Now she
crusty
fucking the
dusty.
bodyguard
And so
too.
that being said, boom, peace game. So
Bad
now
business
The
ventures.
conspiracies just never stop.
that's it. So she tried to paint this whole narrative on the goddamn. So she tried to paint this whole narrative like, oh, Pharaoh not letting me get my shit. No, bitch, I'm not letting you bring some random ass, crusty ass, down south nigga I don't know up in here. Cause
Right.
the nigga be came in here and scoped it out, and next thing you know, be trying to rob me, right or wrong.
Right.
Okay, so that's why niggas
But
don't come in
yo,
my.
it's always a
I be had to
conspiracy
kill one of these crusty, dusty ass niggas. And with that being
when it
said,
come to her
um,
boyfriend.
yeah, now I'm the bad
They
guy
either
all of a sudden.
drug dealers, drug addicts,
How was I'm the bad
You
guy?
ain't
pedophiles.
supposed to get the callers like
I
an
ain't never
hour
gave a woman
ago.
an STD in my life. And as much
That's
as
a
I
lot.
flirt and as much
See,
as I
look,
entertain
pause
women,
it.
I'm not sexually
Oh,
active
she
as
can't
bitches
hear
think
me.
I would
Because
be.
he just lied. He said he never had an
I'm not.
STD in your life. And you just started the
I'm
lie
very
by
careful with
admitting
my
that
shit.
you got burnt.
Can't bounce back from HIV or AIDS.
Mm.
And it's cures for that shit, but you might not get it in time. Your ass might be dead.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yo, why is my baby moms going out their way to try to lie on my dick, son? Why you lying on my dick? I could count on one hand everywhere my dick has been these past 5 years. I could name the women I've slept with. I don't gotta hide it. I ain't slept with no woman that I'm ashamed of. Every woman I sleep with is grown as hell and got shit going on and running businesses and shit. I don't be talking to young bitches. I haven't been. Let me abbreviate. I haven't been. So I say to say this. Why do y'all lie? And I'm about to open up the phone lines. But why do y'all bitches get out of relationships and lie? And you want to make it look like goddamn, and you want to make it look like I'm the one that fucked up the pack when you the one that fucked up the pack. And it's
Nah,
like, let me
you
break this
did.
shit down here.
You fucked everything
My
up
son
and
mom, this
blaming
bitch came
them.
out here for 3 days in a row and did not go look at none of the apartments I had lined up for this bitch. I offered this bitch $4,000 a month, and I would help her pay the rent, and I would help her get the apartment. Even after this bitch basically totally was disobedient all of these years.
Because you
Didn't take
wanted to
my house in my
control the
car on talking about, oh,
situation.
I'm ready to listen now. As disrespectful as that was, I said, you know what, bitch? It's not about me and you, because I don't want to be with you. I just want to be close to my son. So as disrespectful and disingenuous as that shit was, and as me clearly seeing that this bitch is only hopping on the wave because she see the fruits of my labor, I still was gonna let her come out. Okay, I picked out at least five. I'm saying at least five. It probably was, excuse me, probably was like fucking 10. At least five apartments out here. Nice ass suburban KD apartments. Offered this bitch $4,000 a month. This bitch came out here and never went to look at them apartments for 3 days in a row. And then we got into it. And she want to claim, oh, I swung on her and I beat her and my bodyguard had to put me off her, my old bodyguard. I'm telling you right now, that nigga never put his motherfucking hands on me a day in his life. I swear to God, I will kill this motherfucker.
And that's a
And he know that.
motherfucking lie too. He
If he
tossed
even
you
still
off of
alive.
it.
And I said to say
Told
this.
you to get the fuck off of it.
This bitch came out here for 3 days in a row and never went to look at an apartment, and then got the nerve to try to step in when I'm being a father to my son, and then wonder why shit go left. Cause I'm the only one that's always doing what they supposed to do. Y'all never doing what y'all supposed to do, but then y'all get mad when I say something about it. You came out here for 3 days in a row. You was booked for 5 days, round trip. You was here for 3 out of the 5 days and never went to look at them apartments, and then you mad because I'm upset about that. Bitch, you not out here to be swimming in my pool and smoking up the weed. You wasn't out here for that. You wasn't out here for that. This bitch, I swear to God on my life, I'm not lying to you. This bitch came to my front door. As soon as I answered the door, she said, I'm on vacation.
Nigga, goddamn lie. Whole goddamn lie. But in the beginning, he just told her he never had an STD in his life. But in the beginning, he said he got burnt.
Said the girl burned him. Yeah.
So this nigga is he can't even keep up with his own fucking lies. But that's where we gonna stop it at. I gotta go tend to the little one.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and drop.
All right, sis. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by.
Peace.
Peace. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I say every time, is you guys who make this live stream lit. I'm gonna try to get back with y'all tomorrow. Once I get into this new apartment on Friday, it's a nice joint too. Found out that I had a nice credit score. Got into one of them apartments where I might have to face a couple Karens walking into my building. They might stop me. Do you live here? I've never seen you here before. Let me see your key. Well, let me walk you to your apartment. No, I'm not letting you in. I know you don't live here. One of those type of apartments. So once I get it settled in there, I'll probably be able to do more live streams and turn my camera back on because I have my whole setup. But let me get on out of here. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby. Remember to share this video. Have your friends subscribe. We about to hit a 1K. I think we like 90 subs away. 90 something subs away. We're trying to hit that 1K. So get everybody to subscribe. Share these videos. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel, my aunt. You were just tuned into my aunt TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then.
You better be careful, little buddy.